What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new video, guys. And we need to talk. We need to talk about YouTube and their stupid guidelines. So, uh, my content was moved from YouTube. Yeah. So it says, "Hi, Ticket Legs. We want to let you know that our team read your content, and we think it violates our child safety policy. We know that you might not have realized this was a violation of our policies, so we're now applying a strike to your channel. However, we removed the following content from YouTube. Bonfire Vine." That's the video that got removed. And I created many other Bonfire Vines that didn't get taken down. That didn't get false flagged. And I know this is a false flag, because I'll get to that in a second. We realize this may be disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. If you think we made a mistake, you can appeal this decision. You'll find more details below. I can appeal it, which probably not. Probably am. I don't know. I don't know. What our policy says. As mentioned, we removed the content because we think it violates our community guidelines. You can find specific information about these guidelines in the YouTube Help Center. By the way, you go to the YouTube Help Center, they don't tell you nothing. They get a whole load of nothing. Okay? They don't give you any information whatsoever. Please know that due to the recent global health crisis, they're gonna get automated bots. Yes, and they said if you think this move was an error, please appeal. Use the form below, and then yada 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 yada. Nobody cares. So, what I can do next? We want you to help to keep your content YouTube. So please, review YouTube's community guidelines and create academy lessons. Double check how your content may have violated our guidelines. Appeal here if you think we made a mistake. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to us here. Sincerely, the YouTube team. Now, apparently, the child. Okay, let's go to the child safety policy. Let's take a look at it. What this policy means for me. To put content on YouTube, if it's any descriptions below, blank of kids under 18, harmful or dangerous acts, infliction of emotional distress, misleading family content, cyberbullying and harassment involving kids under 18. And none of it falls under it. And I never had any of these in my video. I mean, how YouTube? How do we even know? How do we even know if you think it violates it? You think it violates it? We think it violates our child safety policy, and we think it violates the community guidelines. How do you know? How do you know if you think you know? How do you know? Because they don't know. Because boom, they don't know. So apparently, it's okay for the Bonfire Vine to be on other social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and Twitch, but not on. No, we can't have it on YouTube though. YouTube doesn't want it on their platform, apparently, for safekeeping. Apparently, YouTube doesn't want Bonfire Vines on their platform. Apparently, if you make a bonfire video and you upload to YouTube, you get a community guidelines strike for the child safety policy that they think if you violated. And this may be YouTube themselves. It may be a false flagger, which I know this guy over here ain't a false flagger.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, buddy. You're welcome. Yeah. Moonracket07 is not a false flagger. And I know he isn't. But it could be the YouTube team themselves. It could be another creator that I had drama with. And yes, you probably know who that is, because I made 2 videos on him. He made 2 videos on me. Yeah. It may be the creator that I had drama with, and his name is Blazer and Aura. which he changed his name to his real name. I don't know why he did it, but he did it. But for anyone to just like, I mean, look at this, guys. They think it violates it. It could be someone that didn't like my video, so they flagged it and YouTube removed it. It may be someone that didn't like my video. It could be Blazernura. We don't know. We don't know. I don't know. Even YouTube doesn't know. Even YouTube doesn't know who flagged it. Well, they probably do. Well, they do. They just don't. They just don't tell. They just don't tell anyone. They don't tell anyone. I mean, look. I mean, this. I did not have any of these in my videos. I mean, you could look at the video before I got taken down. It didn't have any of these stuff in it. All we were doing is we were putting stuff in the bonfire. We were just throwing stuff in it. It wasn't like his hand caught on fire or something, then I got taken down. It wasn't like Mira goes out and stuck his head in the bonfire and it got his head on fire. It wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that. And for YouTube to say that this harmless video of us tossing stuff into the bonfire, they think it violates the child safety policy. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't even violate your guidelines as well. For you to say out of your mouth and put it in an email for me to see, I think it's BS. This is total BS right now. Also, yeah, the email they sent me that's BS, because it didn't violate the guidelines. It did not violate the guidelines. So it's okay for Bonfire Vines to be on other social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok and Twitch, but not YouTube. Just not YouTube. This is why YouTube is going downhill, because of these false flagging, because of YouTube videos getting removed without them violating the guidelines. And this is why I should have not made a YouTube channel, because of this. But I did. It was my dream, and I did it either way. So there you go. So yes, I know it's 3 days before Christmas. I don't need any of this right now. Not 3 days till Christmas. And yet this appears 3 days. Well, the time they put it out was 4 days before Christmas. But to have that on top of Christmas and Christmas Eve, you can't. Like, I'm supposed to have a happy Christmas Eve and happy Christmas Day, but I can't because of this. Because of YouTube and their stupid policy and guidelines. So you know what? I'm gonna leave it raw and unedited. Plus, I do not care. I don't care. Go away, Instagram. Thank you. Their policy and their guidelines is completely BS, and I know it is. Alright. So yeah, please smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and hopefully my channel doesn't get taken down from here. Alright, bye.